Yeah, 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 yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Still United on the yeah on the United Football Way. Smash a like, subscribe, hit notification as well, bell as well, and yeah, we're going through some stuff here. Going through some stuff. I did watch the game yesterday. I didn't be able to have the watch along. I'm sorry about that because I had there was a lot to do. So I'm sorry about that. I will try to make um, I'm not sure if I can do on Sunday. I don't think so. But after that, I will try to get it done. But Kurt, Manchester United fan from Australia. Hey, yo, hello. How are you? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. We're gonna talk about some issues about the game. Yeah, against Porto. Porto. Yeah, Portugal. Porto team in Portugal. Good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. The thing is that. We started poor in the first five minutes. It was not great, but more and more we grow into the game in the first half, and we score goals. We score two goals, very good. And I said to myself, "Wow, wow, this is another Manchester United." Okay, maybe we're going to do something good. The lineup. In midfield, Eriksen, Casemiro, it was not the great defensively setup, in my opinion. Not happy Premier League. Let in Manchester City play Stian. What do you mean about that? I heard something about the City, but it's not like you think it is. It's nothing about the 115 charges. It's not about that. It's not. It's about that City are trying to that they can sell something big and get the revenue very high up, sponsorships, big sponsorships, and yeah, doing it that way. So um, we will see. It's still going on the case with Premier League and Manchester City. But no, we're not here to talk about City. We can talk about later in. But yesterday we Manchester United scored two goals. We're looking happy. Wow, this Hagen scored and. Great goal by Rashford. Sloppy by the Porto keeper. Goalkeeper should have saved it, but Rashford got a goal and Hayden got a goal. And it was inside the goal. The VAR and the referee did look at it, so it was a goal for Høyland. But after that, Manchester United just turn off the switch like they have done before. Like Crystal Palace, how they play so good against Crystal Palace as well. And it's like switching off switch. And it's fucking unbelievable. Update on new stadium and how much then? Wait. We'll come to that. We'll come to that. I'm gonna go through the yesterday game and some stuff. I will talk about that as well. But the thing is, for me, when set up by Tenna, okay, it wasn't perfect, but it makes sense. Eriksen has been in the top form lately. He's been really good. And you can't drop that player when he's playing really good. You can sub him at 60 minutes. Yes, you can. And he should have done that. He should have subbed in the midfield because we were run straight through in the midfield by Porto. So that was too easy for them to get through our midfield. Casemiro as well. He was not up for it. He had some really bad passes. His decision making as well was not good. He was trying to shoot out of nowhere, were wasting opportunities and ball possession. And even though the switch off, we know that Bruno Fernandes, the captain, getting more and more frustration. Why is he getting frustration? If you're a captain, you need to stay calm. You need to stay calm. You need to support your team. You need to tell your teammates what to do and not to do. And that's what my issue with Fernandes. I don't think he is suitable to be a captain because he's too erratic. He's everywhere. You know, he's everywhere. I love Bruno Fernandes, but Bruno Fernandes, what we're seeing now, is not the same player that we bought when Ole was here in the January window. It was a summer transfer, but we got to be in the January window. So that first season for Solskjaer and second season, he was fucking amazing. He was doing everything. He was scoring penalties. He was scoring on free kicks. He was scoring goals regularly. It was 18 goals the first season. And it dropped a little bit after the second season. But every year after that, he's going down, 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 down. And when he gets the captaincy, he's been even worse. He can't do one thing right on the pitch. So, and that's the question mark. Why does Ten Hag play him when he's playing so bad? Maybe because he can feel that he can trust Fernandes to put his 100% effort every match. That could be that. It could be that. But fucking hell, it's a disgrace, man. It's a fucking disgrace how Bruno Fernandes is performing like that. And when he gets the red card, that situation, Bruno Fernandes, that is so fucking stupid. When he knows he's gotten the first yellow card in this game, and he just continues playing erratic, and he's going with a high foot almost in the face of this Porto player, defending player, and yes, he's going for the ball. He's trying to get the ball, but you can't fucking do that. You're on a fucking yellow card. What are you fucking thinking? You are going to get booked, 100%. Why are you doing that? You're letting your team down, man. You are letting your team down. Doing that stupid high leg kick or what he's trying to do. I don't know. But don't do it. It's not worth it. And that's what I mean about being focused, being disciplined, being calm under stressful situations. Manchester United players cannot do it. It's almost like they're poisoned with something very strange. And how, again and again, how can you start your first half really well, getting 2-3 goals up, like in Crystal Palace, like in this Porto game, and then fucking collapse, totally collapse? That is not on the manager. Even though it could be better lineup yesterday. We could have subbed for Eriksen, Maybe Mainu can come on. Maybe Ugarte could have come on in the midfield as well. And then maybe Mount could come in number 10 as well. I think Ten Hag didn't do the perfect subs. Maybe after the yellow card, we're seeing Fernandes really being erratic and not focused. If I would have subbed Fernandes, put on Mount in that number 10 role, or even put Ericsson in that number 10, and put then Maynard Garte or Mount in midfield. That is what he should done before putting on Evans and Maguire. Yes, we got a goal. We got a draw. But just listen here. So, if you're a manager, you're seeing that your team is dropping down, Porto is scoring the first goal, and we can't get the ball. Porto is dominating us. They're running through the midfield, and they're attacking on our left side. That Rashford is, right side for them, left side for us. And that's why many was looking at that and being angry. Oh, why is he fucking subbing Rashford? Because he's subbing Rashford because he can't play defense. He cannot help backwards. We don't have a left back, and we need defensive play by the winger, and Rashford doesn't do it, and that's why he subbed him. Period. Rashford is trash at tracking back. He doesn't do it. And this is why all the fans, all the streamers have said, "Oh, why does he sub Rashford?" We've always been telling that he should sub Rashford. And when he subs Rashford, and that's wrong as well. Rashford isn't fucking world class. Yes, he's playing a little better than the season before, but he's nowhere he's top form. He's not even close. So saying that Rashford is playing like fucking Prime Junior, Vincent Junior, fuck off. Rashford isn't close. He's doing better, a little better. And he's got that goal he was very lucky. That was bad defending by a goalkeeper. Not a great shot by a winger. It was a bad defending by the goalkeeper. Remember that. So I am not fucking saying that Rashford, he needs to play. Come on. Fuck off. He needs to fucking track back and help. Help a lot on that fucking side. Help defending. He's not doing that. And that's why Erik ten Hag subbed in Garnacho. He works his ass off. He's running everywhere, up and down, up and down, up and down. You can see him winning the ball several times for Dalot, and that's why Dalot didn't. Porto didn't score the fourth goal. Erik ten Hag stabilized the team more, and in my opinion, that was the right sub for Garnacho for Rashford, and we can see that Erik ten Hag is not telling Rashford to just play forward, go forward. He wants defense playing by Rashford, but he knows he's not doing that. And why is not Rashford doing his job? Because if you're a winger, you need to fucking protect as well, not just fucking attack all the time and being smart. And this is very nice to see that Ten Hag has never told Rashford to just go forward and attack and take a shot. He wants defensive style. we saw that yesterday. That's why he subbed in for Garnacho. So so many streamers are found, he's fucking subbing the best player on the pitch. Shut the fuck up. He did it to stabilize the fucking team. Because we were run down 12, 10, 15 times on that left side. Because we don't have a left back. That's why he did it. And of course, the centre backs, why did he sub those? It's rotation. We know he wants fresh legs against Villa. I can understand that. But it's a little bit weird. He should have subbed in midfield as well. He should have done something with Casemiro or Eriksen. Maybe he should have taken off Eriksen. We know he can't play more than 60 minutes. So we should put Comunity there, 100% sure. And you should have said Casemiro for Ugarte. You know, after 60 minutes, it's just 34-5 minutes more to play. Those players can handle that. Mainu can handle that. Ugarte can handle that. That's nothing for them. They can still be ready for Villa. So in that sense, he should have subbed the midfield as well. But my thing is that if it was 3-2 and we got 3-3 from Maguire, but we wouldn't be in that fucking situation. I don't think we would be in that situation if he had changed when Porto was scoring goals, maybe after the first half. Maybe he changed it in midfield. We wouldn't have conceded 3 goals as well. So you can see it from the other side as well. Maybe Ten Hag and Ruud should have done something earlier to concede fucking 3 goals. Because then if Maguire was coming on them, or maybe we would have scored a goal and won the fucking game instead of drawing it. So that's my take on it. Yeah, everybody is praising Maguire, but we're praising Maguire because we got a draw. We didn't fucking win, and it was too late for me. It was too late. You need to fucking react earlier in the game and change the, and that's on Ruud and that's on Ten Hag. That's not just on Ten Hag. It's not just his job. He has a fucking assistant coach beside him. And they're taking decisions together. So, in that sense, that was really, really bad substitutions. And the sub for Rashford was spot on. That helped a lot. That changed the game, how we play instantly. We didn't being run that left side as well, so that was a good sub. I agree to that. Even though Rashford was very lucky to score a goal, because that wasn't a shot from Rashford. That was really that was going in. If it was a different goalkeeper from the Premier League, he would have saved it. So it was just a really bad save from the goalkeeper. We have to be honest here. We have to be honest. We cannot big up Rashford like he's fucking world class. He is not. He's far from it. Far from it. And as well, Fernandes should not have played. He should not have played. He's playing worse and worse and worse. But the good thing is now, he's on the fucking second red card in the Premier League and in the Europa League. So the good thing is now, if Erik Ten Hag gets something out of the Villa match and can continue, maybe Fernandes can pick up some good form, because he's not going to be playing games for a while. So I don't know, is it 2 matches you get out, or 3 matches? I'm not sure if you get a red card, but 2 red cards, is that going to be a bigger penalty? Maybe. Yo, Stan, hey, Bex, hello, hello, how are you? Are you Airtel in or out? Why are you coming with that question straight away? I'm not focused. I am still Eric Ten Hag in because it doesn't help, my opinion, it doesn't help to change the manager. Who are we going to get in? Ruud will not be a different manager. He's the part of this system. So I would give it more time. We're just 7 matches in the first season and then the third season, and he needs to change it. Fernandez will not play now. We know that because and it has to be some maybe. Is he going to get really strict penalties or if you get 2 red cards in the Europa League and Premier League, maybe you will get punished more. I don't know. I agree that Airtel leaves, we will have massive problems. Yeah. I agree to that because we have to remember Eric Ten Hag hasn't built his team finished, and there's still some rotten apples there. And why are the players suddenly in the first half playing like fucking prime Barcelona and then instantly switched off in the second half, or even in the first half, after 30 minutes, we just, oh no, we're going to play shit. We decide to play shit now. Everyone, hear me out. Play shit now. So we're getting rid of this fucking manager. I feel like the players are doing this on. It's crazy. You can never see any other team in the Premier League do what Manchester United does. Play like prime Barcelona in the first minutes. After the half an hour, 40 minutes. No, we're not gonna do it. We're switching off. Fuck you, Eric Ten Hag. Fuck you, Manchester United. I don't give a shit about this shirt. That's what I feel like. That is what I feel. How the players are performing. And this is the 6th manager. Maybe is getting the sack because of the players are not performing at the levels they should do. And what is that telling you? Is every fucking manager we have is trash? Remember Eric Ten Hag, he has won something. He has been in the fucking Champions League. Mourinho has been in the fucking Champions League. He's won fucking 4 or 5 Champions League with Chelsea. Premier League, what are we doing? Fucking even Solskjaer has won something with the Molde. Not with the Premier League, but it's crazy. Almost Europa League as well. Ola was very close to win the Europa League as well. So it's crazy. I don't get it. Sorry, I will read you. Books says Bruno's red card versus Tottenham in the Premier League was resigned on appeal, so he will not be banned for any games. What? Ha! Did he not get the red card then? Wow. So he did appeal it. Oh. So he will not be banned. I haven't seen that. Okay. Book says Bruno will get out 1 match ban because of the red versus Porto. Okay. So it's not going to be. So he can play against Villa. Are you saying that he can play against Villa? Book says Antigone is doing very poor, but the players are doing very poor as well. Yeah, that's what I mean. Books MEFC appealed the red card and it got overturned. Oh, wow. That hasn't happened before, has it? That's crazy. That is crazy, and that's nice. That's nice though. Nice for him, but I I don't think it's a nice thing for Manchester United because Bruno, he cannot play. I hope Eric Ten Hag will not play Bruno. If he can play against Villa, I will not use Bruno. I will tell Bruno, you need to fucking think about what you're doing on the pitch because you're fucking leaving your players in the gutter. How your mentality is, how your discipline is not the right levels. I will tell Bruno Fernandes that. I would fucking tell him myself. I have his shirt, but I don't care. If you don't play like for the club, no player is bigger than the club. No one. Book says I don't trust any of the players anymore either. No, it's weird. It's really weird. Remember to smash like and subscribe, guys, and hit the notification bell. It helps the channel a lot. Smash a like is very important. It's algorithm, you know, algorithm. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling because at times we are playing really well, and it's so big difference because if you're 2-0 up, you know, those players should be smart. Bruno Fernandes is not a dumb football player, or Casemiro, or fucking De Ligt, or other Rashford, or other players on the pitch, even Højlund, or yeah. Why are not the players okay? We're 2-0 up here. Let's calm a little bit down, keep the ball, and defend better. We don't need to win this 3-4-5-0. Just secure the win, and we're through. And why isn't the fucking captain? Why isn't the captain saying this on the pitch to the players? Instead, he's going fucking crazy, mental, fucking high foot shooting, trying to fucking kick his head off the Porto player. What the fuck? Getting a red card again? What? As a captain, you should be fucking calm, disciplined, and telling your players. Look at Ødegaard at Arsenal. What he's doing. He's so good, calm, very professional, talk to the players all the time, gets the ball, keeps the ball. His job is to keep the ball and serve the ball to the strikers or the wingers. And he's doing that perfectly all the time. Look at Arsenal keeping the ball. Look at Liverpool doing the same. We have a captain that cannot have focus. He's not disciplined. He's erratic. He's everywhere. I love Bruno Fernandes, but you cannot be the fucking captain. He cannot be the captain. It's really weird how they can see that he can be the captain. It's weird. Book says I don't trust. Yeah. De Ligt plus Martinez look dodgy. Yeah, and that's how did they play against Crystal Palace, for instance? They had a shit game yesterday. And why? Why? Of course, players can have a bad day, can play bad, but Martinez, he's been a really good player, and he's been performing really well for his country as well. What is wrong? And why are they not playing at the levels they should be? And in my opinion, not every player is a rotten apple. But if you have 1 or 2 rotten apples in your team, they will affect the other players and the young players as well. It's going to be really toxic, and we don't know who's the leaks. If it's Rashford, he said it's not him. So I don't trust anyone. And this is the problem. Not any other team in Premier League doesn't have this problem. It's just Manchester United. Why has this occurred, been made up by the players? And this is this problem is not coming from the managers that Manchester United had earlier. This problem is coming from the players. This leaks is not from the managers. It's from the players. The players are leaking all the time. Like Ineos and Ratcliffe, they said we don't want more leaks. We're going to fix that. We're going to remove that and remove those players. But there's still players there are leaking stuff, and they want Eric Ten Hag because it's too hard to play. It's the training. It's too hard. Oh my God, I'm dying. I have to run. I have to exercise. It's like that. I think they're really spoiled brats. Big wages like Casemiro, fucking hell, over 300. Fernandez as well, over 300. Rashford, over 300. It's crazy. It's just unbelievable how they are not being more serious, no more professional, and supporting the manager. Yeah, every team can have bad situation, but every player should be on board with Ten Hag. What he did the last season, he won the FA Cup, and he's done great. Got third, didn't he? Yeah. So it wasn't perfect either, but fuck, he's doing good stuff. He's getting young players through. He's improving players. I think he's improving players, but they're the players that are not improving. Fernandez and Rashford is getting better now. We can see that. That's on Ten Hag as well. He's doing good. He's bringing him back. He said he's want to bring him back. He's going to bring him back. Garnacho was a bright spark in the second half. Yeah, Bux. And I said about Garnacho. The reason Ten Hag wanted to sub Rashford, and I was really happy, and that he did do that because he saw that on the left, on our left side, we were being run straight through. Dalot had massive problems on that side. He needed help from the winger, and you're not going to get any help from Rashford. He's not going to track back. And look at Garnacho, what it changed when he came on. He is running up and down, and winning the ball back, and passing it through his teammates. That is so important, what Garnacho is doing. It's so important for the team. And Manchester United is way stronger with Garnacho in the team. Because we know Rashford doesn't want track. And even now, it's even more important because Manchester United don't have a left back. And that's really important to have a winger, a left winger that can track back and work hard and help the lot with that job, because he is not a left back, the lot. It's just how it is. He is better on the right. But right now, Manchester United doesn't have any other option because they sold a fucking young player. In the summer, it was crazy. Shouldn't have sold him. What the young player. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see if we can get highlights. Twitter highlight here. Yes. What is the mental issue? At MNC, there is a range of spectrum, and you have to address it right. This team has the belief that they don't give up. Yeah, you can say that, Ten Hag. You can say that it's belief to not to give up. But it doesn't show. It doesn't show after 30 minutes. They fucking capitulated. It's chaos. They didn't fight back. They didn't. If what he's saying that they had the belief, they didn't have any belief after 30 minutes because Porto came into the game. They scored 2 goals. It was 2-2, and then 3-2. We're getting worse. Being run straight in the midfield, and and, and it was just pure luck that he subbed the centre backs instead of to getting fresh legs in the midfield. That we got the third goal, and then we got the draw. So I'm not agree to that. He needs to fucking read the game better. We as fans, looking on the television or looking at the match, we are seeing it straight away that Casemiro and Eriksen doesn't work after half an hour, 40 minutes, because they were getting tired, and Casemiro was fucking unbelievable useless and missing the ball, these passes, trying to shoot, it was crazy finishing, and just wasting the opportunities, wasting the ball. So I think he should have changed something in the midfield. Ugarte or Mainu after first half. Bloody hell, they can still play as Villa. They can still play. They don't need to maybe play 90 minutes against Villa either. So I don't agree to his the decision there. Portuguese media react to terror. Marcus Rashford, only one FC star, was better. Exactly. This is coming from Portuguese, from Porto. That Rashford was only the biggest threat. Okay, Haaland, he was working good, I think. He was working really good. But this tells you that how poor Manchester United was in the second half. It was so fucking... The rest of the first half and the second half, start of the second half, was crazy. And I think Ten Hag didn't do the right options. Yeah, we got a draw, but if he done changes earlier in the midfield, we wouldn't have conceded 3 goals, and then we would have won the game. That's my take on it. And he needs to learn that. You need to, if you're 2-0 up in a game, and after maybe 20-30 minutes you're going to draw the game, it's equal, it's 2-2, and then you see it's going the wrong way, the opponent team is dominating, then you need to change the setup. You need to sub players, because if you don't, it's going to get worse. The thing, you can't wait it out and try to see if the player's going to pick up. If they're going to start perform worse and worse, that's you can see that they're playing. Players are giving up. They don't have belief anymore, and they don't give a shit. Then get them off. Get him off the pitch and get other players in. That's my take on it. Take on the left back. We are waiting for Luke Shaw. Waiting. How can you fucking wait for a player that will never get fit? He is injury prone. Luke Shaw is injury prone. 100%. We are waiting for Tyrone Malaysia to return in the squad, because that will definitely help with consistent performance levels. That's what I'm talking about. That left back is so important. It's so important, because all the teams, they know they can go on that side and hurt us again and again and again and again, because Dalot can not do that job. And when will Luke Shaw or Malaysia get back? We don't know. We don't know. That is another area where we have a personal issue, and already for a long time we have a personal issue there. So definitely we will improve as a team when we get consistent left-footed left fullback. Exactly, and he's right. He's right about that. He's right about that. 100% right about that. I cannot say anything against that. I'm 100% on that. 100%. If they, I think they Masuri and Delort can both play at left back, but for the patterns, I prefer this moment to Diogo. But both, of course, are right fullbacks. Yeah, exactly. They're both are right fullbacks. Delort, I don't know. I don't know. You can, of course, try Westerly. I don't think it's going to be a difference. But I would try it. I would try it because the Manchester he doesn't have any other option right now. Erik Ten Hag doesn't have a left back. Let that sink in. We don't have a left back. So he needs to use Dalot or Masarowi. I would try Masarowi and see how that works. Because if we can get Dalot to work really well on the right side, you can use Diallo more on that side as well. Maybe Anthony and get good combinations there. And if Masarowi is working pretty good on that left side, it could work better. It could be a better option. But he needs to try something out, Ten Hag. He needs to try something else. Needs to try it out. You can switch that in a game when we're 2-0 up or when we're Manchester United are winning. But he needs to start experimenting a little bit more on that left side. Try to get another player there because Dalot doesn't work that good on that left side. I would try Masarowi just to try and see if it's better, if that's better. Because if you can get a better combination on the right side, if you can get Masarowi to work decent on the left side, then you have a better option. Instantly, a better option, a better lineup. 100%. Let's see here. We have to improve if we want to make it success, and we can only win trophies like we did in the last 2 seasons when we improve. So we will work on this definitely. So he's agreed to that. Wait, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's I hope he will try to if it's good. I don't think he's going to be sacked. If he doesn't lose massively against Villa, we need to stand by this manager. I know he's not perfect. He's doing everything perfect, but what other option does Manchester United have that is better right now? There is none. There is none out there. So if you sack him, you're going to be in a worse situation. Because if you sack this manager now, that will send a signal to the players that, okay, we got him out. We have the power in this fucking club. And you don't want that. That's 100% sure. You want to get rid of that. So you stand by your fucking manager and sending the players. If you not perform, you are gone in the next window. That's how you do it. You stick by your manager and you support him and you're trying to help him and you're telling the players, if you're not willing to work for this club, you're gone. That's how Manchester United have to react to this, because there's too much player power and the players doesn't want to work for the manager. They're just giving up. You can't have players that are giving up on the fucking club. No other club in the Premier League doesn't have that. Not fucking even Brighton. Not fucking even Ipswich. No one. How is that possible? That the players are having the power. It's crazy. You can't have that. Then you have to get rid of the players before you're getting rid of the manager. 100%. You cannot have player power in a fucking club. The club the players is not bigger than the club. Never. That should never happen. They are fucking getting well paid. 350k a week. Several players are having those numbers. And 200 and 250, 150, that's crazy money. Crazy money. In Norwegian kroner, 350k a week. Do you know how much money that is in a week? That's over 4.5 million. 4.5 million Norwegian kroner. You can buy a house for that. You can buy a new house, nice, really nice house every fucking week. Fucking a family, a couple have to fucking save money for many, many years and pay off a house. It will take them 30 years. That's crazy. These guys are making that money every fucking week. They can buy a new house 4 times in a month. That's insane. That's insane. And when you're getting that payment, that wage, you should fucking work your ass off. You should do everything for the manager and for the club. You should fucking go on social media. I am Manchester United. I love Manchester United. We're gonna fucking win. We are strong together. You should fucking promote your club like you're. But no, they're not doing. They're fucking sitting home and playing fucking PlayStation 5. It's insane how the mentality has dropped, the discipline of players. It's just fucking send them to a fucking army base in the fucking mountains and learn them some fucking discipline. That's what they need to have. They have that range of mentality. They don't, Eric. They don't. And they have a strong mentality, but in some other parts, they have to step up. And if you want to win these trophies, definitely, in some areas, you have to improve. Of course you have to. They don't have the mentality. If they have the mentality, when you're 2-0 up against Porto, they should fucking win the match. Easily. They should talk to each other. Let's go, guys. We fucking keep the ball. We defend better. We don't do idiotic decisions. This is how every team is doing in the Premier League. Even fucking Bodø Glimt from Norway is playing better than Manchester United. They beat fucking Porto 3-1. That's insane. It's not the excuse at all, and it's not all on Erik ten Hag. It's on the players as well. The players has to fucking perform. They're starting to perform really well, and they cannot fucking continue. They give up. So you can't have that. We have to wait, and we have to see if he can play on Sunday. If he's fit enough to start or be on the bench. So Kobe Maido, his injury, so he couldn't play yesterday. So that's one player out. So yeah, so he maybe he gone for the only option he had. So yeah, it's hard to say what he can have changed. Ugarte was on the bench, we know, so he could have put Ugarte on. There are more areas where we will improve definitely, and his team can grow and improve. And then we will see where we will end in the end of the season. He keeps improving in this fitness, Høylund, yes, and fitness levels, and that he also has a consistent fit season that will help us. And Rasmus Høylund, I think this guy is going to be really good. But it depends if Manchester United can build a team that will support the striker. That is needed. 100% is needed. Kan vi ta det etterpå? Vi snakker ikke mye.
Vær så god.
Oi! Du altså. Takk. Da blir det mye drikking. Ja, det blir mye drikking pepperkaker, vet du. Got Christmas cakes. Nice. Very nice. Yeah. After that, it's Friday and it's nice. It's gonna be a nice weekend, hopefully. But okay, back to this. Like I say, I'm very pleased with the return of Rasmus Høylund. I think we had a good return, but we could play him in the first 2 months of the season. Hopefully, he is now fit. Yeah, I think it just was really unlucky Høylund in the season. He will stay fit, 100%. And if you can support him and give him options, give him good service, he will shine. He will score goals for Manchester United, not a doubt. I think Høylund is even better than Xerxes. He can score goals. He can do really good things. I'm 100% that he can do better stuff. 100%. So that would be good. I know in top football you don't get time. They have to perform immediately, but that's not always realistic. And it's not. It's not. You cannot demand your players always gonna perform straight in. We know Ugarte is new here. We know Masarawi. Masarawi's been really good, so I don't see anything problem with him. He's going to get better. And Xerxes is also really fresh. Delict is fresh, so they need to get time. But I don't like the drop off. One match you're really good, and watch one other match you're like a fucking player in the fourth division or something. It's not realistic. That has to be found out and has to be fixed, because you cannot drop like that. And if you cannot play the game 100% or even 70-80%, you have to tell the manager, I cannot play because my fitness is shit. I cannot play. I will not perform. And be honest about it. Just be honest about it. That's my take on it. Has to be getting used to our game model. He has to get used to his teammates. He has to get used to intensity of the MUFC. So he needs. Exactly, I'm 100% agree with him, and all the fans and the other streamers saying that, oh, we should be playing, it's the fucking third season, blah, 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 blah. Mates, where the fuck have you been the last 12 years? Where the fuck have you been the last fucking 12 years? That's what I want to say about that. You cannot demand Manchester United to get top four, to win the Europa League, to win anything. Because this club has been in shitter for so long. Player power, so many managers has been sacked. And you as a fan are demanding to do this and that. Just sit down and relax, man. Because you cannot demand anything about this team or this club or this manager before they get this right and fix all the problems. Because many fans or others are fucking comparing Manchester United to Arsenal, to City, to Liverpool. Are you joking me? They are well-run club for many years. They have a system. They have a really good system. They have good players. They don't have player power like we have. Fucking hell, if Rashford or any other player like Fernandes is doing in that City, Pep will fucking kick their ass. We'll sell them in the first window. We'll never have a chance. Never. Why is Manchester United allowing those players to behave like that? No discipline. Look at fucking Holland. He's Norwegian. Coming into City, he's working his ass off. He wants to score. He wants to win all the time. He wants to be supporting his club. There's no fucking going out in media, leaks and all that shit. No, he's fucking through and through professional. Yes, he's earning a lot of money, but he's fucking professional. He's supporting his manager. So, but if you are a player that always complain about the manager, leaks and that, and that's gonna tear your manager down, and other players is gonna jump on that, and it's gonna be a fucking toxic environment all the time. The dressing room is going to be toxic. It's crazy. It's like if you have a bag of bad apples or other fruits or vegetables, and you have some bad and you have some fresh. After a while, your fresh vegetables or fruits will get rotten as well. And this is what is happening to the team. They're getting affected by the bad mentality, the bad discipline, the leaks. The players are leaking, and we know who they are, 100%. And we can't have that. You cannot have that in the club. That will destroy the club, and it has destroyed Manchester United. You can see how they are performing on the pitch. It's crazy. It's just insane. No other club does perform like that. Shouldn't be happening. We bought not even a fucking Norwegian team like Bodø Glimt doesn't do that. Even though if they're down to 10 men, they are working their ass off. And they're defending because they don't want to concede. They want to maybe a draw game, maybe still win the game. Is it that fucking hard? Manchester United the club is not understanding how to fucking play a football match, how to secure a win, how to not concede goals. It's not fucking rocket science. Every fucking football team in the whole world is doing this. Manchester United, we're not gonna do it. Doesn't make fucking sense. We bought again new young players, and we have integrated them like we just talked about Manu Gaite. So the sixth position was absolutely one of the topic we want to sign for this season, but he needs time to integrate. Yeah, of course, every player needs that time to integrate. I'm not thinking about such issues because that is not the topic. We are in this together. The ownership, the leadership, the team, the staff. I appointed new staff. And yeah, he's talking about the ownership, leadership. Everyone is on this, and it's going to be interesting to see if they're going to sack him after the Villa match or not. If they do it, that's going to be a massive mistake on them, I think, because that's not a solution now. That's not the right solution. It's not. Yes, the stats you can say all you want. It's not good, and who is going to perform on the pitch? Who is performing on the pitch? That's not the manager. Manager is telling them you're going to play in this position. You have to be disciplined. You have to do this. You have to defend. You have to attack. You have to pass the ball. You have to be in that situation, in that position when he's going forward or not going forward. And if the players are not responding to that, you could say all about tactics by the manager, but these are professional footballers. Come on. Are you kidding me? Are you saying that if they're not doing exactly what the Ten Hag or they will not work? Of course they will play good football. To keep the ball, not miss the ball, not doing wasteful passes, not doing crazy stuff. That's on the players. That's not on the manager. That's on the player. Fucking hell, who? How do you want to look like on the pitch? Do you want to look like a fucking crap shit player that doesn't care, or do you want to look like when you're finished with football? What do you want to look like? You did everything, like Vidic, like Paul Scholes, all those good players, Keane, Roy Keane. Fucking hell, they need to wake up. They cannot fucking blame the manager for how the system is worked. You have to fucking work by yourself. You have to take your responsibility on the pitch. You can easily adapt how it's working if they're talking with a captain on the pitch. That's why we have the captain in the team. That you can, okay, I will go more forward because this doesn't work. Small adapt to adapt in stuff on the pitch by the captain. That can easily be done. But then you have to fucking work together. You have to be willing to win. You have to show willingness to win a fucking match. Discipline, working hard. We can't see that. We're never seeing that. We're seeing players giving up after 20, 30 minutes. It's just mind-boggling. Sir Jim Ratcliffe flies to England as MUC to contact world-leading coach. Flies to England as well. Okay. Call up for Portugal upcoming fixtures. Yeah, he's going to play for Portugal as well. It's crazy. He has to every time Hog told he must drop MF Star as versus Aston Villa. Yeah, and that's gonna be Rashford, 100%. He has to drop him because defensively on that side is atrocious. Okay. MFC are expected to resume talks with Thomas Tuchel if they're decided to sack him. The German manager has a supporter in the hierarchy and is considered a world-leading coach. But he said no. He said fucking no in the summer. Didn't he say no? Tuchel said no. He didn't want to be a manager. So, yeah. So actually reacts to our news on Harry Maguire's goal while watching Rangers match last night. Excellent has pinpointed MFC collapse against Porto on 4 of his stars. Rashford is one of them, 100%. Casemiro is another. 100%. Martinez, maybe me in the third. The fourth, I'm not sure. Maybe Onana. We will get there. Yeah, we're not going to read all of those. Let's see. What the hell? Why is it? Why are we getting back to that? Oh shit! It's not. Sorry about that. What is going on there? Okay, the search. The search. That was on me. Let's see if there are any news here. Rasmus Højlund responds to those who react negatively to his Instagram campaign last night, and that's so fucking stupid. Going against Højlund, he's been fucking very good. He's been injured. This is his first start in this game. That's crazy. I've seen some anger about my post of yesterday. I never intended that. It was only happy to be back out of there on the score sheet again after a tough few weeks where I couldn't play and score. Absolutely, we go for the win and we'll give everything to make the guys happy. Sorry, yesterday post was not the case. Let's move on. Getting ready to give everything against Sunday. And why are we giving this player shit? It doesn't make any sense. Because he's not British, huh? Is it? Come on. Grow fucking up. He's the fucking one of the best players Manchester United have right now. When he's going to be in top form now, he's gonna play really well against Villa. And he prefers Ten Hag prefers Højlund in front of Xerxes. You have to be aware of that. Because Højlund is way more dangerous in front of the goal. Way more dangerous. Mainu Canacho, MFC early injury news as the Aston Villa tie looms. Yeah, we need Mainu back. What is the mental issue? We've seen about that. We've seen about that. We've seen about that. I think it's we've gone through the whole shit here, but exactly, there's many sense what Ten Hag is talking about in the press conference, and I think it's not stupid coach, man. It's not a stupid coach or a manager. He knows what he's doing. He's been in the Champions League and he's played with Ajax, and he knows how to get win matches. But he can't run on the pitch and score goals or defend. The players has to do that. He has to tell the players, show the players how they are going to play. And Ruud, also a head coach, should show the attacking players as well. So, and we see Rashford. He has been told not to fucking head down and just cut in and shoot all the time. So that's why Rashford is performing better this season, because I think Ruud has told him you have to be more disciplined. You have to be more careful and not wasteful, and always give the ball away. Be smart. Pass the ball, and you will get the ball back again when you're maybe playing a triangle system. So it's good to see that, but it's not good for which situation Ten Hag is coming in. And you have to remember, no preseason, really bad preseason. with the players coming late in, and we had Manchester United had problems to get rid of players. We sold McTominay, although, but there's still players there shouldn't be there. Rashford needs to start tracking back and defending, because if he doesn't start tracking back and helping when we lose the ball, he's not going to play any matches, because Ten Hag can't have a player like that. He can't. He needs a Garnacho player that is tracking back and will help in defense. Because when you're playing 4-2-3-1, 4-2-3-1, you have to remember you have two in the midfield. Yes? Yeah. But the formation changes all the time how you play. When you're attacking, when you're defending. You know? And your fullbacks, those are very important. Running up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. When you're attacking, they're running high up, they're pressing high up. And the centre backs as well at the same time. So you're getting a higher line. You're playing a high line. You're getting more players in a smaller space. And then you can press, you can win, and you can try to score goals. But when you're losing the ball, you need to track back, because we only have two players in the midfield. And if the fullbacks are tracking back and helping in the midfield on the sides and trying to win the ball back, then you're instantly four players in midfield that can actually win the ball back. If your number 10 as well is then tracking back at the same time, then it will be 5 in the midfield. So that's not going to be possible to run through. So that's why it's very important that the fullbacks and the wingers are always tracking back. Not just the fullbacks, but the wingers as well. Always tracking back and helping and trying to get the ball back. Because if you don't do that, you will expose yourself as a team on the left or the right side where it's happening. And the opponent team, they will take they will take that side, and they will attack on that side, because it's going to be a hole in the system, you know, or even the midfield. So it's very, very important to have wingers that can track back and help. And you know, wingers are not strikers. That's what I heard all the time, that Manchester United, the fans, many are thinking that the wingers are strikers. They're not. They are not. Wingers are supposed to be get the ball, run up, cross the ball into the striker. And yes, they can score and cut in the score if they get a 90% chance on getting a goal. And they should track back. That's their job. Not to fucking always try to score a goal. That's the striker's job. Number 10 and striker. So what Manchester United always doing, trying to, like Rashford always trying to score a goal, like Anthony's always trying to score a goal. He needs to stop doing that. He needs to fucking pass the ball into the box, cross the ball in the box, and then we will get the striker, pin the striker on his head, get the ball on his head from right or left. That's what the wingers should do. That's their job. So, and always support the fullbacks. Have a good relationship with the fullbacks. It's very important. So it's spot on. The changes, the sub by 10 on was spot on. And it helped a lot, because Manchester United didn't concede more goals, and we got a stable But even though it should be some changes in midfield, it didn't have Menu. Maybe Ugarte could have worked. We don't know. But yeah, it's and even you can say all that. Oh, Ten Hag should have done that. You should have did this and that. But when you're fucking 2-0 up in the first half, you shouldn't have fucking. You shouldn't have the reason to do anything with the team because the team was fucking winning. And that's on the players. You have to have discipline. You have to have mentality to secure the fucking win. You can blame the manager all you fucking want. You were fucking winning the match. You were winning the fucking match. And you can argue with all that stuff afterwards. You should have done this, that, and that either. It doesn't matter. Because if you're so fucking weak as a team that cannot secure a win, then you're fucking done. Then you're fucking done in the Premier League and the Europa League. Because they are good team there. Good teams in the Europa League and good teams in the Premier League. You can see Molde. What his manager as Molde. He's doing a great job. Insane job. They're fucking winning against Porto 3-1, I think, and won in the Europa League. They're playing really good football. And you just need to have the right players with the right mentality and listen to the manager. And they need to be disciplined. And they need to fucking talk with each other and be on the same side. I don't see on that pitch. I don't see players on the same side. I don't see a captain being disciplined. I don't see a captain being calm, talking to other players. Come on, we're going to secure this win. We are 2-0 up now. Just be careful and do the right stuff. I cannot see anything of that in that team. I don't. I can see in Arsenal. I can see in Liverpool. I can see in City, definitely. I can see it all over, even Chelsea. Many teams. Brighton, I can see that. And how the hell can you not see that in Manchester United? And it's not because of the manager. This is on the players. As a player, you need to fucking take the responsibility. Grow up here and grow up. And stop partying, drinking, and stop doing things that you're not supposed to do. Because you can do that after your 30 years when your career is finished. You can fucking drink or running after girls or what you fucking want after 30 years. But when you're a footballer from 18 to 30, be professional and do something good in your life, and you can actually look back to that. Okay, I was really good. I've done this. I was winning the Champions League. I was great. I was scoring goals. I was doing this and that. You want to look back and see in your career that you were great for Manchester United, not a spoiled brat that didn't want to do anything, that always leaks and complaining on the manager. It's up here. It's up here. And I know young people are always blaming on stuff on older people's on other people's. Yeah, take a look at itself. Take responsibility of what you're doing. And discipline, I cannot see any discipline in that Manchester United team. And discipline, if you don't know what the word means, look it up. Look it up. Google it. Wikipedia. Discipline, do you know what that means? It means that you have control of yourself You know exactly what do you want to do. You're willing to listen to others. You're seeing others when in football. You're doing the right thing all the time, and you're not going out of a of outside of a line. You're in a system where you're not disciplined. Like if you have a square, you're in this. This is your world. Being inside there, doing the right stuff. But if you're not disciplined, you're outside of that square or a circle or what you call it. You're doing other stuff. You're messing it up. When you're being disciplined, you're doing the right stuff at the right time all the time. Even when you're getting stressed or you're getting more pushed or to the limit, you're not falling out. That is discipline. And if every footballer can have that, stay in that mode together, they are going to be really, really good. But when you can see now, there's so many players that are going out of that square or circle. They're falling out. When they're getting pressed, when they're getting pushed to the limit, and when they're getting scared, they are going out of that system. They can't handle it. So that's the problem. It's up here. It's up in the head. Mental training is so important. It's insanely important because if you don't have the mentality for right mentality for to get to the levels you want to get in training, if you don't have the mental, you will never get there. Never. You have to have the right mindset and you have to be patient. You have to do the right thing at the right time. When you're eating, sleeping, and training, everything. So this is what I said all the time because I've been training myself, been running long distances, ultra trail, my brother as well. So I know a little bit about this. It's demanding. It's very demanding. You have to be really, really hard on yourself, and it's not a walk in the park. But if you get paid 150, 300K a week, I would do everything. It's not a question. It's not a question. I would do everything if I get paid that amount of money. That's crazy. I think I'm talking for many thousand millions of fans. They would do everything if they got that chance to play for Manchester United. And that's what I think it's really, really wrong. And it's mind-boggling. We're seeing players falling out. They don't want to train. They're complaining, all that. Fucking hell! Shut up. You don't. They don't know how lucky they are. That's the problem. Okay, hopefully against Villa on Sunday we can get a result, and hopefully Ten Hag will stay as a manager. I think that's the best options. I cannot see anything other option. Tuchel, I'm not sure. He said in the summer he didn't want to be a manager for Manchester United, so we will see. We will see. We will see. But first of all, I think the players has to be accountable. They have to take responsibility as well, and they can't just blame on the manager all the time because we had that for 5 other managers. That's a joke. So yeah. Take care, guys, and thank you for being on my stream. And smash a like and subscribe. Hit notification bell as well. I'll be right back with some news about the situation and the Villa game. Maybe I'm not going to be streaming the Villa game, but I will have reaction after the Villa game, 100%. Yes, take care, guys. Happy Friday, happy weekend, and we see you.